Have you ever wondered, why is it that there are words and phrases that even when you read it backwards, they're still the same? Or even when you write it in reverse, the structure is still the same? If you're curious, then let's start this video. Palindrome. Palindrome is a type of word play in which a word or phrase spelled forward is also the word or phrases spelled backwards. It is derived from the Greek words palin and dromos, which means again and direction. The word palindrome was invented in the early 17th century by the poet and playwright Ben Jonson. Palindrome is very much prominent in every poetry, where it adds a peculiar rhythm which deviates from usual norm of constructing sound patterns, and it is usually used as for grounding. Are you curious now? What is actually a palindrome? To kill your curiousness, let's start our lesson. Palindrome can appear in different forms. It could be sentence, phrases, numbers, and words. And one of the prominent example in the category of word is Madame. If you read it forward, it's Madame. But if you read it backwards, it's still Madame. There are several palindromes that appear in the category of word. Some of these are pop, sis, radar, rotator, level, and wow. This word, if you read it forward, still the same if you read it backwards. And the pronunciation and enunciation of every syllables is still the same. But to mind you, that palindrome is not only limited in the category of word, because it can also appear in phrases and sentences. Example of that is this sentence: Madam, I'm Adam. If you read it forward, it's Madam, I'm Adam. But if you read it backwards, it's still the same. Amazing, right? Now, I will provide different examples in the category of phrases and sentences. This one. Was it a car or a cat I saw? Do geese see God? Mr. Owl ate my metal worm. If you notice this sentence, this is a palindrome because if you read it forward and you read it backwards, the phrases and sentences are still the same. Palindrome doesn't only appear in words or letters, because it can also appear in numbers. For example, the numbers 101 or 10001 or 202. If you read it backward and forward, they're still the same. Palindrome is not only created to form a visual imagery nor a sound pattern, because it teaches us the conspicuous idea of backward and forward reading and spelling. Did you learn something from me? Again, our lesson for today is all about palindrome. Adios. Happy learning!